Selling your home? Great. Grab a realtor. And don't forget a therapist. I am so serious. You'd be shocked how quickly a for sale sign turns into an emotional roller coaster. Here's the thing. Those emotions, they don't just make things harder. They can quietly cost you tens of thousands of dollars if you're not careful. Let's talk about it and how you can avoid it. By the way, I'm Clay Gjevre. I'm a top realtor here in San Francisco, and I help sellers make smart, profitable decisions in one of the most emotional real estate markets in the country. Whether you're just thinking about selling or you're ready to go, I'd love to help you make a plan that protects your equity and your peace of mind. You can reach out anytime using the links in the description. Let's get started. Here in San Francisco, I've helped a lot of people sell their family homes, their condos, investment properties, you name it. And I can't tell you how many times I've seen great people unknowingly sabotage their own sale. Not because they were inexperienced, but because it's really hard to separate emotions from a place that's meant so much to you. That's where I come in. Today, I want to walk you through the biggest emotional traps sellers fall into and how you can avoid those. Let's start with one of the most common emotional pitfalls, overpricing your home because of how much it means to you. I totally get it. You raised your family here, or you were raised here, whatever. You renovated the kitchen, you planted every flower in that backyard. It's more than a property. It's been part of your life, and that's what a home is. But buyers don't see any of that. They're comparing your home to others on the market and pricing it based on square footage, the finishes, the location, and the homes that have sold in the area. I had a client who was so sure that their home was worth $3 million. And I believe I had priced it in the 2.3 to 2.45 range, if I remember right. He didn't really have a good reason why he thought it was worth $3 million. He just thought it was worth $3 million. And thankfully, I got his daughter involved, who also thought the place was worth $3 million. So then I had two people I was fighting with, and no justification. Anyway, we came back around, we talked about it again, and we priced the home correctly. We did end up selling it for 2.5, which was actually even more than I thought it was going to sell for, and was a great price. Had we started where he wanted to go, we would have had price reduction after price reduction. The emotions clouded his pricing, and it could have cost them a lot of time and a lot of money. I'm so glad that he saw the light and priced his home properly for his sake. Okay, here's another trap. Turning down a great early offer because you just came on the market. Let me tell you something. Serious buyers do not wait. The best offers often come in the first 2 weeks. Why? Because that's when your listing is fresh and it's being emailed to hundreds of buyers with saved searches. I had a seller get a full price offer 2 days in. They said, oh no, let's wait and see if we get more. 2 weeks later, crickets. 3 weeks later, a lower offer. And now buyers are asking, what's wrong with it? That early offer wasn't just good, it was the best one we got. That buyer ended up buying another place. We ended up chasing the market instead of leading it. Your ego might say we can do better, but your bank account says, take the win. Okay, this next one comes from a really good place, but it backfires. Sellers want to make their home perfect before selling. They want to get to all those projects they didn't get to, but they just overdo it with updates that don't give you any return. We once worked with a seller who spent $30,000 on custom wallpaper and some designer light fixtures just to sell it. And honestly, it did not help. It was too specific. Was it beautiful? Yes. Was it valuable? No, not to most buyers. So you got to focus on the things that increase perceived value for the most buyers. The most buyers. Fresh paint, updated lighting, refinished floors. I've got videos on all this stuff. Don't renovate like you're going to stay there. Renovate like you're selling. It's different. Okay, this next one is actually even hard for listing agents, I think. Buyers ask for concessions. They ask for credits. Sometimes they offer less than asking. And sometimes sellers get mad about it, really mad. I've had sellers say things like, "That's insulting," or "I'm not even going to respond to that." Look, this is just business. That offer isn't a judgment on your taste or your hard work. It's just a starting point. The most successful sellers stay calm and they get strategic. Every deal involves compromise. You can protect your price and your dignity without blowing up the whole transaction over your pride. So some sellers, they take a hard line. "I'm not fixing anything. I've lived with it like this for years." And that's totally fine if you price it accordingly. But you can't insist on getting full market value, and selling an as is often sends mixed messages to buyers. They'll start wondering what else is wrong. One thing you can also do is just offer a small credit to make a buyer feel heard and move it forward with confidence. You don't have to be a pushover, but you've got to be practical. I've been very blessed with my clients. But I have heard of clients that resist staging because they love their furniture, or they refuse to take down family photos. But buyers, they really need a blank slate. I always say the goal isn't to make your house look like you. It's to make your house a place a buyer can imagine themselves. Clean, simple, neutral, sells faster and for more. Okay, and this one in San Francisco is a big one. Everyone means well, but just because your sister says your house is worth $2 million, that does not make it true. I've seen smart sellers get thrown off course because a friend says you should hold out or don't accept that offer. Advice is great, but context really matters. Unless they've studied your comps, toured the competition, and understand that your micro market, they could really be steering you wrong. This is your equity. Don't let someone else's opinion cost you a successful close. So there you have it, my 7 emotional traps that cost sellers thousands of dollars every single year. The best thing you can do, approach your sale like a business move with clarity, strategy, and support. Give the video a like and subscribe to the channel for more straight talk about selling in San Francisco. If you're thinking about selling or you need a referral to a great agent in your area, reach out to me. My name is Clay Gjevre, and I'll see you next time for more real estate reality.